But I just started a shift, and the game doesn't save ships. How often does it save? Uh, every time you go into the hab, but it only saves the player status. It does not save ship status. So you're gonna load back up, and you're gonna have to choose an all new ship again. I'm gonna have to go through another round of. Oops, let me just unplug that. So I'm gonna have to go through another round of cutting the shell off of this thing before I get any more work orders done. Sounds like a design oversight. I'm sure it. I mean, yeah, obviously it is, but the game is also early access, so. Hey, what's up, John? I mean, it's 9 a.m. Only been playing for an hour and 20 minutes. New ship. Yeah, I'd really like for them to start including saving the status of the ship. I understand why they don't initially, because there's so much to keep track of. Hello, there we go. You have to keep track of what parts have been collected. Where their position is in the world. That's gonna bloat your save game file. I'm sure they'll figure something out though.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
Because not saving ship status is problematic. Plus I also lose a key. That's $50,000 I've lost.
Airlock pressure levels dropping. Air pressure level decreasing.
Fuck.
Air pressure level increasing. Air pressure level decreasing.
What's the quickest order you can get when starting a new ship? Well, the work orders are randomized, so you're not always guaranteed to get the ones you want. But there are work orders for collecting the data drives. On this model ship, quick work orders are probably cargo bay doors, armor plating, drives, and maybe the cargo hoist. That's probably pretty fast. Where's my cut point? There it is. Go ahead and cut these two. Okay. I like the ominous music from burning one of those cut protectors. Okay, that's free. Build these cut pieces. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. This button. God, for a second my brain just stopped working and I didn't know what button did what. My brain had switched over to Horizon Zero Dawn buttons and I was like, wait, what? Damn. You gonna let me out? There we go. Whoosh.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Did I play Horizon yesterday? No, I did not. I played D&D yesterday. That was like a 4.5 hour session, so. Actually, it probably wasn't that long. It's probably like 3.5 hours, but it felt a lot longer. How was it? Pretty good. I almost died. Twice.
Warning. Electrical damage. Note that excess electrical damage has been found to negatively impact long-term job satisfaction.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
You're just mad because I have time to play video games and you don't. God, that was the... mean.
Warning. Your oxygen reserves are dropping below statistically profitable levels.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage secured. Credits
A
deposited.
WoW break. Man, I haven't played WoW in... Actually, it hadn't been that long, like a year and a half, maybe?
Welcome to Vendatron 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Cutter, you got 5 minutes left in this shift. Knock out that work order before they turn the lights out on you. We were out.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah. Last time I quit playing WoW, though, I went like 5 or 6 expansions before I went back. So, I don't see myself going back for quite a while. I'm not going to say I won't ever go back and play WoW, but definitely not going to be anytime soon. How many expansions were there between the last time I played and when I went back?
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
There was Cataclysm, Mist of Pandaria, Warlords of Draenor. I think that might have been it. I think it was just 3. Maybe I was exaggerating. Yeah, no, once I'm done with Horizon, I don't know what I'll play afterwards. I don't think Assassin's Creed comes out until September? Maybe? I forget. I'll have to look up when Assassin's Creed comes out. I forgot. But regardless, whatever I'm playing when Cyberpunk comes out, I'm gonna drop that game for Cyberpunk. What kind of game is Cyberpunk? If you want to be a dick and say, if you're talking about genre, it's Cyberpunk. That's a genre. It's kind of like a Witcher style. I mean, it's made by the same developer, so it makes sense. But it's a story-driven RPG.
Time to start wrapping things up. We were out.
Deposit accepted.
I don't know, it takes me a while to finish Assassin's Creed games, especially games like their recent ones, Odyssey and Origins. Those are not quick titles.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Horizon's a hefty title? Horizon's like 40 something hours. That'll be done in like a week and a half, 2 weeks maybe. I don't think that one will take much longer than that.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Thought it was over 100 hours of DLC? No way.
Salvage
Not that
secured.
long.
Account credit applied.
You might be thinking of Witcher 3. Witcher 3 is stupid long. Horizon seems much longer. No, the game already says I'm 44% complete. I'm just under halfway done. Well, I wouldn't call a 40-hour game short, but
Processing valuable object.
it's definitely not as long as as The Witcher 3 was. Witcher 3 was stupid long. That was like 90 something hours.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
I don't know, it depends on what Horizon's actually measuring. Oh. Yeah, I guess I should do this. I thought I had already done that.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
That industrial hoist.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Oh yeah, definitely. I only needed like 5 and I've already gotten 2 or 3. I would recommend it. If you're into this style of game, definitely. Obviously, if you don't like job simulator titles, you probably aren't going to like this, but generically speaking, if you like simulator games, this is an excellent one.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
It's still early access, so keep in mind it's going to have bugs, but compared to most other early access games, it has very few. Alright, well, I'm going to pull those sections apart. It also helps if you like space games. The zero-G movement is exceptionally good.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
I think this might have my favorite zero-G movement out of any space game I've played. I mean, that's also a fair assessment, Eternal. What games don't have bugs?
Credits deposited. New certification level attained.
Hey, I'm
License
done.
level increased.
I got my final certification level. Excellent. Now I can go pay off my final gun. Do the ships get repetitive? A little. There's only... Oh shit, that was not what I wanted to do.
Processing valuable objects.
Currently speaking, there's only
Credits
like
awarded.
5 ships. I think there's just 5 ships. But depending on the difficulty you choose for the ship and what your current certification level is, it adjusts the layout of the devices in the ship. The interiors of the ship are semi-randomly generated.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
No, I'm also counting models.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Because there's multiple models. It's the Gecko and the
Salvage secured.
Mackerel,
Account credit
I
applied.
think, is the other one. And then the Gecko has 2 different versions. Well, actually 3 now. The Mackerel has
Salvage deposit accepted.
2.
Credits transferred.
I think that's 5. I think it's 3 for the Gecko, 2 for the Mackerel. And then difficulty levels, changing the ships, and randomized layouts, changing the ships.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Plus, I mean, the developer's currently making new ships. They just released one. The science ship is new. It's only been out for like a week and a half, maybe. That one's still very new. Yeah, the developers are extremely active, so
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
they haven't definitively said, but I'm pretty sure their next ship is going to be the a military style ship, because that seems to be the most requested option right now. That's going to be super dangerous, working on a military ship with explosives on board.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Push that over there. That sucker going.
Salvage secured.
Hey, got shipping
Credits
crates
deposited.
done.
Warning. Oxygen reserves are low.
That coolant out of there.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
It depends on how you look at it, Trika. I use the website How Long to Beat to estimate how long it's going to take me to beat a game. Because that website has multiple different playstyles listed on it. And my How Long to Beat based off of their numbers usually equates to extras, main story and extras, because they have main story only, they have main story plus extras, and they have 100%. And my average
5 minutes remaining in this shift. Get in while the getting's good.
my average playtime is main story plus extras. And How Long to Beat says 40 hours, I think. You're a 100% kind of guy?
Processing valuable object.
Well, it also depends on your definition of 100%. Because their definition of 100% is legitimately 100%. All side missions, all loot, all bonus objectives, all.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
So if you're 100% means I complete all side missions, all bonus quests, but you don't get all the loot and you don't get all the collectibles and you don't do all of that stuff, then you're not their 100% option. You're a 90% kind of guy? Okay, so you're looking at extra plus main story plus extras, because that's what I am. I'm like a 90% kind of guy. Is there an option to disable the time limit in the game? Yes, there is.
Credits deposited.
There is a relaxation mode. That's the mode I play when I'm not streaming. But it doesn't count towards progression. It does actually. There are 4 different saved games.
Credits deposited.
And the save games are not like, they're not like standard save games where they you can choose how you play in each style. Each save game is a different style of play. So you've got this one, which is normal. That's what I'm playing now. Then you've got a harder mode, which is 10 resurrections, I think.
Credits deposited.
Which I think I've only been resurrected like 3 times. So I could probably do the 10 resurrection mode without a problem. Then there's no resurrections, which is if you die, it's game over.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
And then there's easy mode, which is infinite resurrections, no time limit, no oxygen requirement.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Yeah. I wouldn't recommend no resurrections. There have been people on the Discord for the game that have completed it. Like now their debt is negative and they're rank 10 and everything, but I'm sure that it took them a while.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Cutter, we're getting down to the wire. Let's put a bow on this shift.
See, I hear that a lot. I had one fuel tank bug out on me once, and that's it. Never before, never again.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
So I don't think the fuel tank issue that a lot of people are reporting is solely a game issue. I think it might be hardware dependent.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
In some way.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
You're definitely not the first person to come in here and say that, though. Okay, that'll land in the barge at the beginning of next shift. But I'm rank 10 now. Booyah! Alright. So let's go pay off my... I think it's my cutter. Yeah, cutter, $120,000 every shift. Let's buy my cutter. Repair? No, I don't want to repair. There we go. Buy the cutter. Handheld grapple. I have grapple strength and tether amount. 50 tethers! Thrust speed. Increased oxygen capacity. We'll get that one next. More armor. Let's do increased tethers. Strength. How many points? I still have 27,000 points. Alright, so that is all of the currently available upgrades. Cool. And I still have 12,000 points left.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Perfect, the thruster counted. Alright, let's cut this wall open. No! Stop it. Okay, you go over there.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
That goes in the furnace. Hey, that finished my aluminum requirement. Neat. What do I have left? Atmosphere regulators.
Salvage secured. Account
Let's get some
credit
atmosphere
applied.
regulators then.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
And we'll cut this face off. That is still stuck. Okay. What about these pieces? That's loose.
Deposit
Right.
accepted.
I think the rest are going to be stuck. What do we have holding you in place here? More storage. Okay. Alright, beds. Come on now. Cooperate with me here. Cool. Now that wall should come out. Boop.
Material deposited.
Nope, you don't go in there. You go in there.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Okay, that's fine. Come here, computer. Am I planning on doing 2 streams today? That's the plan,
Salvage
yes.
secured. Account credit applied.
I can't currently guarantee that it'll happen, but I do plan on playing some Horizon Zero Dawn later.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Wait, what got...
Salvage
Is that a
secured.
storage bin in the hallway
Credits
over there, I think? Get out of there.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Put that over there.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Okay. I think there's that.
Salvage secured.
Let's come finish
Credits
these
deposited.
thrusters. 'Cause that's another side mission. Even though I don't need them now. But they're profitable, so. Now I need to pay off my debt.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
That over there. Okay, that's good.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
No. The game does not end when you hit 0 debt. So, now the real Dark Souls begins. Yeah, I use it for relaxation most of the time. I find job simulator style games to be very relaxing, generally speaking. I play American Truck Sim for relaxation. I play this for relaxation. Now it's just this because this is new, but I find job simulators very relaxing.
Processing valuable objects. Credits awarded.
There's a 911 simulator. That exists. Yeah, no, I'm with you there, Jonas. I'm not a huge fan of the cut protectors. Or whatever. I don't remember what they're called either. The only ship that really seems to use them a lot is the science vessel. Every other ship seems to only usually have one or two. But on the science vessel, it covers like every single vertical cut point, which is super annoying.
Deposit accepted.
All right, let's get... First things first, let's get this thing out of the way. Do I have a special street for the fuel tanks? What do you mean? I'm not following, I'm sorry.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Strat! Oh, sorry. Not really. Slow. Slow is what I tell everybody.
Alright, Cutter, you got 5 minutes left of this shift before they turn the lights out on you. Hitter batter.
I was in one streams the other day and I saw somebody complaining that the fuel tanks did that, and then I was watching them take the fuel tanks off, and they would grab the fuel tank, and then as it was detaching, they would start aiming where they wanted it to go. And I don't think a lot of people realize that when you do this, the item detaches and immediately shoots the way you want it to go. And I was all like, and then he was all like, why is my fuel tank keep shooting over there? And I'm like, well, it's because you're pointing it over there.
Valuable object.
Stop doing that.
Credits awarded.
Although I know that it does the random physics shit, because I've had it happen to me once. So I know that's not everybody's experience, but that's one common problem I've seen. But yeah, with fuel and coolant tanks, just go slow.
Valuable
Don't try to be
object
super
purchased.
fast with it.
Credits deposited.
Hello? Are you going in? You are. Okay. You'll find that if you spend an extra 2 or 3 seconds per fuel tank, your likelihood of success goes way up. And then, because I mean, if you blow up a fuel tank, you're spending way more than 2 or 3 seconds cleaning up the mess.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Okay, so we're gonna pull you down. Come on.
Oxygen reserves are low. Reminder.
Salvage secured. Account credit
Salvage
applied.
quotas.
Welcome to Vintatron 9000. Thank you for your purchase.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
You pull the hull away from the ship to minimize damaged parts because you're gonna blow up one of your fuel tanks. That's why I'm guessing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, I strip out, basically how I do it is I strip out the bottom of the ship so you get to this point where you've got the 2 outer sections and the middle section, and then there's nothing else really around you there, and I grab them one at a time and pull them out through the bottom of the ship. I used to take these plates off the back and pull the thrusters through there, and then pull the fuel tanks out those back holes, but I found that took way too long. And I just don't do that anymore. I do it this way now, and I found that I have far
Reactor
fewer
meltdown
problems this
sequence
way.
Triggered. Urgent action required.
There we go. Boop, that's done. Now.
Salvage destroyed. Screen
The game has a problem with fuel tanks right now.
All right, sir. Wrap it up. You got about a minute left.
It's frustrating because the all the fuel lines are empty. Yeah, it's a known bug. The fuel line, even with the fuel lines empty, they can catch fire and explode, and they're not supposed to be able to do that. Chunk that over there.
salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
See, the explosions have stopped too. Well, that was unfortunate. No, yeah, that's exactly what happened, but the fuel line is not supposed to catch fire. That's the problem. Alright, well, now we're down to 130,000 a day, a shift, whatever. Yeah, the developers have acknowledged, yes, that is not supposed to happen. That's why you flush the fuel lines. Flushing the fuel lines is supposed to prevent that from occurring. But there are a couple of pieces of pipe that will still catch fire. So, they plan on fixing that
Valuable object processed.
relatively
Credits
soon.
awarded.
Okay, cool. So the stuff's gone. Come on, catch fire. There we go. Alright, we'll let that burn.
Material deposited.
Well, I just need storage, right? Alright, well, screw this stuff then. Well, you know what? We'll do this the correct way. Where's the intersect? Get a little more money out of it like this. Go up some. Oh, the intersect's over here. What the hell? Oh. Okay. Grab that, throw that part over there.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Hello, what are you catching on? There we go. With the rest of that junk there. Oh, bummer. Well, I'll cut through it like this then.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Okay, that section's good. Grab that and take it over there.
Deposit accepted.
Come back.
Deposit not accepted.
Okay. That's most of it. Get these big chunks in there. I had one the other day when I was just playing on my easy mode game
Material deposited.
where the reactor exploded and it had tons and tons of little tiny chunks, and I used the back halves of the ship as kind of like scoops to scoop a bunch of it up. Oh no, you dick. Do that then. They were just like going through space like this, picking up tons of little tiny pieces. Pretty slick. Oh, are these all separate? Oh, these are, huh.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited. Material deposited.
Yeah, there you go. Slide it underneath. Perfect. Okay, that's done. Well, now that I don't really have a need for
Valuable object processed. Credits
links
awarded.
tickets. I can just start chunking some of this stuff in there if I'm done with it. Although my storage is the only thing left. I might as well finish it. They may add, well, I know they plan to add more ranks, so probably best to start storing up now.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
But will they count? I don't see why not. Chuck the entire ship. I've seen people on the Discord that have managed to throw like 80 or 90% of a ship into the furnace all at once. They're just like, I'm gonna see if I can do it. I may try that now that I've got everything done. Like there's no upgrades left or anything. But really the only real way to do that is by like depressurizing the ship in the correct direction. Sounds like quick money. It really isn't. You end up losing a crap load of money that way. Plus, it's not a quick process. It's not like just tying a bunch of tethers to it and watching it go.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Yeah, no, I saw. That's fine. There's plenty more cargo things in here.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
There we go. All done.
Work order is now complete.
Nope, I want you to stop auto-locking.
We've got about 5 minutes left in this
Thank you.
shift, Cutter. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Weaver out.
In pieces.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Something over there. A chunk of aluminum.
Raw material processed.
Here it
Credits
is.
deposited.
Sometimes these pieces are hard to see. Because they kind of... Get out of there. How many alien species are there or was there in Outer Worlds? 2? Me, my species, and the... Oh wait, I thought that was a storage container. I'm an idiot. Like intelligent alien
Deposit
species?
accepted.
Your
2.
oxygen reserves are low. Note that excess carbon dioxide can cause damage to Link's equipment.
I think that's everything.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Alright. I'm not gonna buy oxygen, I'm just gonna leave.
Oxygen reserves are critical.
There's not enough money to really justify buying more oxygen and staying longer. All right. Now the only way to decrease the amount it charges me every session is by paying off the interest. By paying off the debt. And I'm almost halfway. So that's awesome. Got all my upgrades. There is a rank 7, but you can't, I don't think you can get to it. Alright, I think that'll do it for me for right now.